There's a need, again, to not look back. Keep moving forward, I'm hearing. Let's dig a little more deeply into this plant oracle. That's indicative of a karmic relationship with a lot of different features. We have twin flame, soulmate, platonic, karmic, all here. Tell me about this direction. Last card talked about a commitment, higher love. There's stability here. Someone may be holding on to something. And we have money on the mind, keeping something close to their chest. They may find stability by keeping, both feet on pentacles. But again, a flow is necessary. There's an energy, Capricorn energy, protection here. Protecting something you've secured through commitment. A stable commitment. With this King of Cups, there's a stable commitment that is a wish fulfillment with a soulmate, someone from your soul family. They're no longer going to be a choice. There's a rebirth and a new beginning. One option. Let's continue. Tell me about this karma. Something that seems to be peeking up from the shadows. Capricorn may be significant. Something maybe was swept under the rug, possibly by a feminine, a title, something being titled. This could have to do with home, and literally someone's in poverty. There's a need for reciprocity or a lack of reciprocity that caused poverty. And someone may have celebrated this. Someone celebrates causing harm to others. They're very passionate about it. And there's a line being drawn here that, and I'm being drawn to this card. It's like they take pleasure in watching people's lives, whether fall apart. They're the first person to call when something goes bad in someone's life. They just love that. There's karma for that. A feminine energy may be significant. There's karma. There's karma for that. Again, reap what you sow. All of us are bound to those laws. All right. Sorry, that's a little dark there. Let's just move on from that energy because it just feels so icky. Anyway, let's continue on talking about this feminine energy. Sorry, it is this feminine. I'm sorry. Let's keep talking about this feminine. Maybe eating their words, eating like a lot. There's a lot of deception. A lot of deception with this eating swords. Is trying, man. There's just so much hidden here. Maybe it's coming out with this as we get through this eclipse. A lot being illuminated. I'm going back over it again. A message. There's a message, an incoming message from a feminine about a wish fulfillment. Pisces may be significant. There's just something at the gut level about this feminine. They line up things behind them. Like, look at what I've done. This is so off of what. I'm just going to go with it. Look at what I have. Like, I have all my wishes fulfilled. But something is just not adding up here. Something is not adding up. Something is hidden. It's being illuminated. And this reminds me of this energy of needing to use, and both masculine and feminine have light and dark, okay? Inherently, there's duality. But there's something about using masculine energy, knowing the lights and the dark of masculine energy. I don't know if I have that one totally. We'll keep going on. We'll keep moving on. Tell me about it's almost like maybe this feminine has this choice. Am I going to continue down this road of, it's like they're attached to this karma, sweeping things under the rug, something not being reciprocal about home, eating all the swords, hiding in the moonlight, hiding in the dark, trying to keep things from coming to light. But there's a message about that. Maybe they have a wish fulfillment. Maybe they're hoping for something different for their life instead of continuing down this path in the Bardos. Tell me about the heart of the matter was right in front of them. Possibly a walking away. Something unexpected. It may be a visitor or a visit from spirit. A judge, almost like a judge energy related to emotional fulfillment. You're being left out in the cold. Taurus energy. Unexpected walking away from someone very cold. These truths are coming up about a necessary goodbye. Whether this is a part of yourself that is cold and calculating, that leaves people out in the cold, or that is harsh. Well, this is related to, they're greatly burdened, a lot of a masculine. Tell me about this masculine. Again, that's to do with family. Oh, so much. King of Cups. Family, legacy, reflection. It could be a hermit. There's ups and downs. Could be, some type of hearing cyclothymia. Virgo, maybe up and down. Queen of Pentacles, Mother energy. Taurus is significant. There's a need to act with emotional intelligence, related to the illusions. Something's an illusion with this masculine. It could be emotional intelligence masking illusions. There's just something under the table here that just doesn't seem, something's just not right. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. For my other one. Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, maybe significant. This feminine may start a new cycle or unexpectedly walk, maybe an unexpected walking away. Maybe from something that brought them a lot of emotional fulfillment. Recognizing that something is just being done under the table. There's some type of illusion. This masked as an emotional intelligence and kindness and depth with this masculine energy. Tell me about what's ahead for the masculine. Well, this is under an umbrella. It's all hidden under an umbrella. Is it really a one-ring circus? But something has fallen away, it's being reborn. What was hidden, deception. Maybe moving on to calmer waters. With this character that presents a cup of love, with adoration. There's a lot of adoration, an apology. There may be a moving to calmer waters with an apology as well. Let's talk about spirit and close up this reading. Release this section of the reading. Yeah, there's victory. There's victory in using strategy, using, analytical. One word I can find is development. To break through some type of conflict, whether it's internal or external. Again, another energy. I have 3 indicators of this, at least, of moving on to calmer waters. After, jumping through rings of fire, there's stability. There's healthy emotional intelligence and strength and hope. There's victory here. Spirit points the way. There's a need to be curious. Leo energy, there's a need to be curious. I think we'll pause there for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share this with someone who could benefit. Bye now.